Yo, what's up? This is Sonny from Sonny Eat Well Club with another Get You Ripped Fat Burning Meal. The real deal when it comes to weight loss. This is what we got going here. Okay, I've got a frying pan. I got 2 tablespoons of grapeseed oil in it, and it all depends how big your pan is, how much grapeseed oil you got to put in. Love the grapeseed oil? Don't break down to trans fat. I've got some unsalted walnuts here. I have some stevia sweetener here. I like that because it's not a chemical. I got a frozen bag of vegetables here. This one's got some broccoli, it's got some cauliflower, it's got some carrots in it. Frozen, let it thaw out. I got cooked shrimp in a bag, let it sit out on the counter a little bit, get defrosted, and some frozen onions that I let, get soft here over here. Now, this is going to be a little different here tonight. Tonight what I've got here is tofu. We're doing a meal with tofu. This is tofu spaghetti, all right? And you can look in my book or on the website, and it'll show the recipes for all of this kind of stuff here, or to get the cookbook. And some crushed ground pepper, the original Sonny's sodium-free salt. Make sure you buy this, and some stewed tomatoes. All right, so I've got the oil heating up here right now. All right, I'm going to basically throw some of these onions right in there and let them get cooked down a little bit. Now, I don't want the onions to brown. I don't want them to caramelize. All I do is want to sweat them a little bit. But like I said, we don't want to caramelize the onion, because otherwise it goes right into sugar. So we got this cooking down a little bit. Now, I've got the stewed tomatoes here, and these particular stewed tomatoes, they're like chopped up, so it's a little bit on the chunky side, which I definitely like. So I'm going to take the stewed tomatoes with the onions here and throw that right in. And we're going to let this cook down. I want to see this basically bubbling. I want to talk to you about these tofu noodles here. What you have to do, they come in a bag, all right? One of the things is you put it in a colander, you got to put it in the sink, you've got to wash them and strain them good, which I did already. I'm not going to take the time to do that, to show you. I'm just telling you. Take it, put it in a colander, under the water, rinse it, dry them out good, and put them in a bowl here while we're doing this show here. All right, so we're going to let this boil, come to a nice little boil, then lower it, and we'll be right back. All right, so I've got the onions here, and I've got the stewed tomatoes. They've been, I got them to almost a boil. I lowered it down a little bit. Now, I want to talk to you about these tofu spaghetti over here. Okay, after I washed it, took it out of the bag and everything like that, you got 1 or 2 choices. You can either boil it for about 5 minutes and strain it, otherwise microwave for a minute. I choose to microwave it for a minute. All right, now let's get back to our sauce here. We're going to have a little crushed red pepper. I want to throw that in. And like I said, many times I say in the shows, if you don't like this, that, and other, leave it out. All right, now here, stevia, okay, the sweetener. That's not a chemical. I've got 2 tablespoons of this. I want to throw this in. Now, why am I throwing this in? I'm going to tell you why. Because it cuts the acid taste out of it, out of the tomato sauce. Because it's very, what do you call it? You get that acid-like taste. So I want to put that in here to kill it. Now, another thing you could do for the tomatoes too, you could either, sometimes people put red wine in it, or sometimes people put a little beer in it, but I choose to do that. All right, so what are we going to do next? I'm going to tell you. We're going to take our shrimp. We're going to throw our shrimp right in there like this. Don't forget, this is frozen shrimp. I defrosted it, okay, and it's been cooked already. So we're going to let this go a little bit, okay? Now, I've got my walnuts over here, unsalted. I'm going to throw a little bit of these right in there like this. And it's optional. If you don't like them, don't put it in, all right? So we're going to let this simmer for another 5 minutes, and we're going to build our plate. Okay, so I built our fat-burning plate, all right? Now, remember I talked to you about the Sonny Original sodium-free salt? What we want to do, okay? Put a little bit of this on there. Enhance the flavor. It's very important to use this on all my meals. Okay, so look at this big plate here. We got a fast carb, a slow carb, and a protein. Okay, and it's going to get you ripped. I want you to go and go like, comment, and subscribe. I want you to go like, comment, and subscribe. Look at this plate here. Okay. This is a meal that's going to get you ripped, and it's going to get you full, all right? It's the combinations of food. This is what I've been talking about on all my shows, okay? So the real deal when it comes to weight loss and weight loss meals is me. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm the real deal when it comes to weight loss meals.